to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the tee when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thinking the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth, ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it.
But God did it.
But you rose like the flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too. Like your style and you know you got moves. You spit game and you know you spit smooth. Glad you came, it's best you come and stay. I need your loving like water in the bay. Let's walk down the aisle, make a baby. I ain't been in love like this somewhat lately. Step into the room with the crown on top. Confident dripping, you will never stop. Everywhere I go, got him bound when I'm the queen. Real royalty when I step into the scene. A boss from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own reign. Success is my language, I speak it unchained. A boss from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own reign. Success is my language, I speak it unchained. Confidence, self-love redefined. I'm the blueprint, you know, but we're fine. The boss in the game, ain't nobody like me. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe. Swag is so fierce, it's a language I speak. Unmatched confidence, my power, my peak. No crown needed. My presence, it reigns in the world of swag. I break the chains with each step I take. I redefine cool. Others try to mimic, but I'm the true jewel. In the world of followers, I lead the show. Confidence, swagged out, watch me glow. Top notch attitude, haters in my rear view. I'm the star, got them all looking as I break through. With every move, you know I own the spotlight. Confidence on fleek, shining bright every night. That's right. Who believe the hype? You better than me? You know that ain't right. Clock in, your shift done. Bye bye up top. But no, you'll get no high five. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe.
Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.
I had to switch up the flow, show you the way that it go. God is good, but his life is hard. But it gets better when you grind it smart. I'm just really trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. That's the baton, we gon' take it far. Always been real, we don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Listen, not the scenes, time to live my dreams, do the things deep inside of me. This life, it continues with fighting me, but I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in these boxes they throwing me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me. Shaping me, growing me, taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree, y'all get a load of me. Yeah, don't let them slowing me. I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be. And I do not care if you notice me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it. This isn't a robbery, hands in the sky if you got a dream. Learn nothing was blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Confessions over these 808s. Don't sleep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'm I'ma be the best. Came from the endless. I ain't with the games, bitch, with the chest. Beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting are likely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking the hill, then coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. Already know. Already.
All right, well, we are live at Upper Sandusky, home of this season's top N10 team in softball. And tonight, the Rams are hosting their rivals from Attica, the Seneca East Tigers. So far, the Rams have defeated all opponents within the conference to the tune of 10-0. Upper Sandusky hoping to stay a full game ahead of the two-time reigning champions of Mohawk, with two matchups versus the Warriors looming later this week. The Rams have made it clear they will not be overlooking Seneca East or any team for that matter. Currently, the Tigers in the middle of the pack at fourth place. Drawn some flashes of some big-time scoring ability overall, seeking some consistency. So these two teams did face Seneca East on Monday. Upper won it by 11 runs. The Tigers will try to use what they learned to claim tonight's rematch. We'll have it all coming up for you on the OH Report on what is softball senior night as well. Lots to look forward to here on the OH Report.
Well, I am 43 years old and I am a recovering addict. I've been in recovery for a little over 4 years. I feel like I have a lot of experience on one side of the social work. Thought that I could use that to benefit others that might be struggling with the same things I've already gone through. The coursework has been very beneficial. Yeah, the practicum has been very, very helpful as far as having a hands-on learning experience in the actual field that I'm going into.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and the road to Firestone is where local attention gets louder. From first pitch to the final out, families, fans, and communities will be locked in as the area's best teams chase their postseason moment. Now is the time to put your business in front of that audience. Sponsorship opportunities on the region's largest high school sports network are limited, and they will fill fast. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
Bases brought to you by Quest Federal Credit Union here at Upper Sandusky, as it is sophomore softball senior night, I should say, here, and some of the seniors getting recognized. And yeah, I don't know if they're going to be addressing the crowd or not, but yes, obviously a number of players who have really made their mark and are looking to become N10 champions this season. So we'll see if they're able to pull that off. And, you know, that's obviously a big goal for so many. Along with Jack Turner, I'm Kirk Richards. And, yeah, I mean, Jack, here we are. Main thing, hope that the weather stays cool for us and we can get in some good softball, especially for these seniors tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these girls are out here in their warm-ups still, so I'm pretty sure they might play in these as it gets a lot windier towards game time. And as you mentioned, Upper Sandusky looking to secure the Northern 10. They're undefeated so far, 10-0, 17-3 overall. And, you know, the challenge to perform on senior night certainly provides some pressure for these girls.
Yes, it does. Well, we see Ava Saull, we see Ella Fromball, Madison Hart, and Lauren Parker in that order. Also, Kennedy, who is the manager with the team, she is joining. See her in the gray sweatshirt. So that's kind of what we have going on. We would let you hear the audio if it would come through, but yeah, just from this distance, we're not able to hear that, so that's okay. So we'll just get into our spotlight. First for the Seneca East Tigers. Yeah, aiming to pin that first N10 loss of the season on Upper Sandusky and see how they are doing overall, averaging 6.5 runs and allowing 7.5 runs per game. And looking at the batting average overall, 332. Did play on Monday. That was back in Attica. We see what the score was. Upper Sandusky taking that one 20-9. The game prior to that was a shutout of Cary, their only shutout of the season, 4-0. And before that, their biggest win at Winford, 17-3. So sort of an up and down team is Seneca East, but they're dangerous when they get hot.
Oh, yeah, and definitely going to be a dangerous team and someone to not overlook. You mentioned in the pregame, Upper Sandusky not trying to overlook Seneca East, and, rightfully so. I mean, you see they can have their games where they go 17-3, and their games where they go 20-9. I mean, it's just going to be a challenge to figure out the balance between, overlooking your opponent or not.
No question about it. Well, right now we'll take a look at a spotlight player for Seneca East, and Lily Burkholder Jr. And Lily, you see some of the numbers there: 14 hits, 11 runs scored, 10 runs batted in for Burkholder. So we know that she's going to be a part of Seneca East trying to get things done here. But tonight it's mostly about Upper Sandusky, the home team, as we look at the seniors again. Ava Saull on the inside position, and with Frumball, Madison Hart, what a career she's had. And you see Lauren Parker there as well. Getting ready for this game. They know that their time being able to play on this field is sort of winding down, but they're just excited for this one, and obviously coming up on Friday when Mohawk comes in. Yeah,
and especially excited to see Lily Burkholder tonight on senior night. A lot of these high school teams, they like to be aggressive, they like to get on the bases, and they like to move at any given opportunity. And it's going to be a challenge for these catchers to be able to keep up and keep their pop time, up in the quick times, and be able to throw down and try to make an impact on these base runners.
No question. Well, so we see the players have been gifted with some bags and flowers, and all in good spirits for sure. A windy night, and a little bit chilly, looking at 53 degrees at the moment here at the field. And you probably, I'm sure you hear that wind coming through on our headsets, and we'll try to deal with that as best as we can. But
and it's actually coming towards our backs, so a lot of these balls are going to be pushed towards the infield. And don't suppose a home run today, but you never know.
That would be something in these conditions, right? Yeah, we'll see, indeed. So how about, as the seniors are sort of walking back to the dugout, we'll get a little team spotlight for Upper Sandusky. Rams, as we noted, aiming to stay alone atop the N10 standings. Yeah, you gotta look at the impressive numbers there, averaging just under 12 runs per contest. My goodness, and allowing about 6 runs per game. Batting average as a team, 436. That's really strong. We talked about already that game that they played at Seneca East, so this is the rematch here tonight. Genoa area, that's a good team. Genoa area has been knocking off a number of our area teams, actually. 12-7 victory for that squad. Big win over Bucyrus. 20-3. Bucyrus has a good team. So Upper Sandusky, not a team to mess with.
Upper Sandusky. Sorry. Trying to keep my mic away from this wind here.
I hear you.
I mean, Upper Sandusky, they've just been so dominant and no trouble in the division so far. And it's going to be quite the challenge to get off to a hot start. That's always what coaches preach to us. There's a lot of coach talk, get off to a hot start, get the base runners going early, be aggressive, and try to hit them in the mouth first and, try to shake them.
Yeah, we'll see if that's how it works out for sure. One thing I would like to do is player spotlight. We showed the 4 seniors. We'll spotlight one of them, Ava Saull. So, strong season for her. She's been at this for a while. 38 hits, 27 runs scored, 23 runs batted in. Has a couple home runs on the season along with 6 doubles. So, yes, Ava Saull, she's going to be really counted upon not only for this game, but then a stretch run trying to get the N10 championship, and then hopefully going on a nice long run. That's obviously what you want to do at tournament time.
Yep. Yeah, tournament time. It's going to take a lot of girls, especially around not just, the senior leaders, but also some of the younger people stepping up. I actually come from Toledo, where I went to Sylvania Northview, and a lot of my classmates, when I was around my freshman year, they moved up to the senior. They moved up to the senior team, and it took a lot of my younger classmates to actually come through and make these hits, and when the other senior leaders are slacking, to come up and pick up the slack and just pick up the older guys when they're having trouble and be a spark off the bottom part of the lineup.
Absolutely, I hear you on that. I love that you have the experience. That's it makes a big difference for sure. Yeah, you know a lot of what's going on out here, and how they handle these conditions. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how that sort of plays out, because that's
and I bet
I'll be a part of it.
I actually bet these girls kind of like it, because, or at least as a guy, I mean, you come out here and you're running all the time, or it gets a little bit hot on the base pad sometimes in some of these hotter games. But when the wind's blowing, you kind of got a better confidence about you, since you're more leveled, temperature wise.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Over here, I know for some who've called games here before, they say, watch out, because the ball may head your way.
Yeah.
But what an awesome view this is. Yeah, I love being out here and really getting to witness this. And they are addressing the audience, but as far as we can tell, their audio is not really coming through for us. Yeah, it's just way too quiet for us, so that's why we are sort of moderating a little bit. There's Ella Fromball, family, and reading for Coach there.
They were actually out here playing catch with their fathers. It was a pretty wholesome moment out here on the third base line.
Absolutely, yeah, that was nice. And that's the thing. There's so many memories, and talking with some of the parents, it's like, wow, it happened so fast. And you just can't even believe that it's this quick. And here we are on a senior night, and things are sort of getting to a point in which is going to be over and moving on to the next.
And you first come to high school. When I first came to high school, it's like, you got the seniors telling you 4 years, they come and go, and you don't really believe them at first, but then you look back at the end of it, and it's just like, geez, that really did go by fast.
It does.
And especially for these athletes, you might only get two or 1 year to shine as soon as you hit varsity, and you got to make your impact somehow, and make it count and make it last and take it all in.
Right on. Yes, the Lauren Parker, the final of the 4 seniors, going in order of their jersey numbers. So there it is. The players getting the appreciation from the fans here. Wonderful field that we have here at Upper Sandusky for some softball. So while we have a moment, you know what? We've got some keys to victory. Might as well take a look at those. So for Seneca East, we got the Tigers are going to want to wait for those favorable pitches. You don't just be swinging at anything out there wildly. You want to make them have to work for that from the circle, and also be aggressive on the base paths. What are you waiting on? If you get on, get out there and challenge them, and that can be a little bit dicey for sure because of the defense of Upper Sandusky, and particularly Addie Johnson, the catcher. Is like, do you really want to challenge her? But I think that you might have to take some chances if you're Seneca East, if you want to prevail in this one today.
And it's kind of sort of a balance. When you're first up to bat, you got to be passive, and then when you get on the base pads, you're aggressive. It's quite tough, especially when you got to wait for your pitch, and you're kind of in that calm state, and then as soon as you get on base, you got to just jump into go mode and start getting out and getting your lead and making sure you're not getting picked off on first base or anything. So it's going to be quite the balance and quite the challenge, but I'm excited to see what the game plan is for Seneca East coming into the underdog against such a highly touted team.
Yeah, and they'll be the team coming in with adjustments right after that 20-9 defeat at home to this squad. Yeah, they'll definitely be looking to adjust. As for Upper Sandusky, yeah, certainly want to advance runners. Yeah, and that's actually, that's just in keeping with how they have been playing this season. And we say press the pedal, it's a mindset. It doesn't matter which opponent you're going up against. You're thinking about constantly pushing each and every time, because they've got some big goals through these Upper Sandusky Rams, especially and starting out just trying to win the N10 championship, and they're really close, but they got to continue to take care of business. They cannot look ahead to Mohawk. They got to be able to handle Seneca East first.
And that's happened a lot of times throughout, just sports history. Overlook your opponent, and, next thing you know, you're out before you know it. And it's going to take just a focused and business-like approach to this one.
Yeah, it sure will. And so far, that's what they've done, and it's been great. Yeah, catching up with some of the players for Upper, and obviously Coach Morris, and that's what he says. We want to take it each game at a time, and really each pitch, each play at a time. And if you're really making sure that you are making the right play in those situations, then yeah, you're going to be in the best shape possible to succeed.
Yep, just stay true to your fundamentals. Don't try to get fancy. A lot of times people say, oh yeah, it's worst team, try to come out and try out some new things. Just stick to your fundamentals, and those teams really go far.
Right on. And one thing we don't know as of yet, how they're going to resolve that Winford contest. That was yesterday they tried it, as some other programs tried to play games, but the rain, my goodness, yeah, I experienced that myself. I was at Centerburg for a baseball game, the Trojans taking on Loudonville, and yeah, just could not complete the night. And when we saw the lightning, yeah, we knew, like, uh-oh, yeah, we're probably going to be sent packing. That's what happened, and yeah, that was the case at Winford. But yeah, when it has potential implications in the race, potentially you're going to want to get that game completed.
Yeah, and it's just tough to happen, and all the reschedules and everything. You come from basketball season where you're always indoors and no ever cancellations. Then you come out baseball and springtime, the rain's all here, and it makes it tough on the schedule to just keep going out and rescheduling these games. And it throws off someone's rhythm. If someone comes in and they're in a groove, pitching, hitting, or whatever, and then you have a stretch where you get 2 games canceled in a row, it could really throw a team out of rhythm and derail possibly a season and maybe even a few stretches of games.
Yeah, so that's something that you definitely have to be concerned about, that's for sure. So, yeah, we will just take a little pause. Yeah, they are continuing with the presentation. Yeah, and yeah, when I pulled down my headset, yeah, I could sort of hear them, but yeah, it's not coming through for you to be able to hear it. So, yeah, fortunately, not going to be able to pick up on that audio. But we were told that there would be a speech or two, and obviously, family is here. All the teammates are there to celebrate the seniors for Upper Sandusky. Madison Hart, Ava Saull, Ella Fromball, and Lauren Parker. So what we'll do is we'll just take a short break. We'll come back and we'll set up the lineups for you. I do believe that the presentation is sort of winding down here. Get ready for Seneca East and Upper Sandusky. I'll look forward here to you on the OH.REPORT.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH.REPORT, the future of local sports.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
We are indeed back here at Upper Sandusky as they are continuing with their senior presentation for a senior night. You're a senior only once, so take all the time that you want, take all the time that you need. We're here for it. Wish that we could get the audio, but just based on where we're situated, when I pull down my headset, I can only barely hear it, so I know it's not really coming through for you as you're watching. And just given our position, they're facing the other way, but that's where the fans are, and our location is on the opposite side. But while we have a moment, we'll just set up some lineups for you, and for this game, obviously it'll be Seneca East to bat first because they're the visiting team. So they'll start off with Maddie Smith, then they'll go with Addie Dawson, then Hannah Featheringill, Ella Martin, Paige Miller, McKenna Lucius, Savannah Gayhart, Ava Steinmetz, and Macy Webb. So those will be the hitters. And on defense, starting off for Upper Sandusky, Madison Hart, senior, in left field. Basically, that's where she is all the time. Maddie Wingard, she's in center. Carly Bowes in right. Starting third base will be Kendall Taylor for Upper Sandusky. Adeline Hesse at short. Ava Saull, one of those seniors, at second. Lauren Parker, another senior, at first. Eddie Johnson is the catcher, and the final senior, Ella Frumball, is the starting pitcher. So looks like they are getting close to wrapping things up, but they might wind up having yet another warm-up to get going now that I think about it. Because that's only fair to give them an opportunity to get ready for this game, especially tonight. It is nippy.
Got to stay warm when it's cold. That's the whole point of it. And looks like they're lining up possibly for the national anthem here.
That may be. That indeed our national anthem here at Upper Sandusky. The Rams getting set to take on the Tigers of Seneca East. Upper Sandusky, first place team of the full game on the Mohawk Warriors. technically a game and a half. But yeah, they have to sort all those things through. But the main thing is looking at the loss column. Mohawk with 1 conference loss, and that coming to Colonel Crawford. Upper Sandusky so far 0 conference losses. So players are starting to get back out there. Might be a final warm-up. We'll take one last break. We'll come back, get ready to play. It's high school softball on the OH Report.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
So we're ready to go. They're rocking. And so first inning, and already strike on the board there. Actually 2. So yeah, let's do the thing. That one's off the mark for ball 1. So 1 and 2. So Maddie Smith, the one who is up, and Ella Fromball, the pitcher for Upper Sandusky. Swung on, heading to left center, and it drops in front of Wingard, so we do get an opening single here.
So you mentioned them waiting for their pitch. They got a little bit into the count, 3 pitches in. Wait for your ball, and then pull it out to right center field here. Beautiful hit.
Sure was. They'll take that. So Annie Dawson, she hits this one in foul territory. 0-1 the count to Dawson. She hits at .341 on the season. Plays the catcher position. Pitch. This one heading towards second, and that one is caught by the shortstop, Adeline Hesse.
Good communication. Good communication on that call off there. Making sure you don't run into your own defender on second base here.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Definitely don't want to do that. And a feathering gill.
Leadoff runner also poses some problems here on first base. Maddie Smith, you always put your speediest player on to bat first. And
this one heads to left, so Hart's able to get that in. So we've got a couple of base runners.
Got the go-ahead run in scoring position already. Good start here for Seneca East.
Absolutely, yeah, they'll definitely take that.
Looks like I got the shift on here towards left field. Hannah Featheringale likes to pull this. We'll see if she funnels it over towards the shift.
Ella Martin. That one's low. Obviously, like you noted, got to watch for those base runners. Smith at second. Gill at first. The pitch was low. And there go the runners. Yep, and they have escaped as they're at now second and third.
Addie Johnson did a good job in the first few batters to block that ball, but just recently she's had trouble and let that one go by, and runners advance because of it.
Yeah, that one upstairs.
Once again, waiting on their pitch, and this time it pays off for a walk.
That was ball 4. Okay, so I had missed one. All right. Look at that situation. Yeah, so we got the bases loaded here. All right. So some early trouble here for Frauenball. She's been through this before. That pitch was a bit low.
Yeah, Frauenball's had trouble with it here early, just unable to find that pitch low. And it's either been taken out to the outfield or it's just been too low and behind Addie Johnson.
Paige Miller trying to knock some in. That's obviously a swing and a miss there. One and one. Nope. 1 and 2. Yeah, Frauenball, with her experience, doesn't get real rattled out there. She knows what time it is.
Good recovery from Frauenball here, trying to find the outside of this plate and finds it on the outside for strike 2.
Low.
Once again, skip that one low before it got to the plate. This time it skips right in front. Even count, or full count here.
This one socked in the center, so that indeed is going to send in Smith. And Featheringale running around as well. And they got a couple of runs.
Already with no outs here, they're going to have a mound meeting up with Frauenball. And struggling early, she went low a few times, and then the first time she pumped it high, it got taken out to right field here. That's where a lot of these hits from Seneca East have been coming. They've done a good job of pulling it away from the shift in left field over here. They knew their game plan coming in, and it's worked out so far. 2-0 in the opening inning.
No question about it. Yeah, so Miller with the 2 RBI single there. We'll mark that. Well done. Okay, so it's McKenna Lucius who's up. This one to Frauenball. Play it first. 2 down.
Going to advance our runner, though, to third base. It's going to be Ella Martin on third. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Kirk, I believe.
Well, this one goes foul. Yeah. So Savannah Gayhart is up. Yeah, Ella Martin indeed at third. Paige Miller at second. 2 outs, 2-0. Seneca East. This one hit hard towards center. Yeah, it's caught by Hart in the left. So 2 stranded, but 2 on the board for Seneca East. Up 2-0. The first half of the frame. We'll see how the Rams respond here at home.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
All right, high school varsity softball on the OH report. Got some runs, 2-0. Seneca East able to get it done. They're in the top frame.
Yeah, last time it was just a great effort to take an opposite field early. A few of these righty batters headed away from this shift and able to get a few runners on base and scored 2 runs in the opening half of the inning. You mentioned they got to get off to a hot start. Coach talk, as they would say, but they certainly have executed here early. And towards the end, it was a good recovery from Frombau to get them to hit into the shift over here for the final out of the inning.
Paige Miller getting the RBIs, 2 of them on the single. All right, so Madison Winger, center fielder, up. Winger certainly love to get off to a good start. 585 on the season, that's best on the team.
And I know as a pitcher, it's really tough here in these windy conditions if you're not constantly warm. If your hands, especially that throwing hand, isn't constantly warm, it stiffens up your hand. It makes it hard to get a good spin on this ball and just hold it in general. It's really tough.
Called strike there. 2-1 the count. And Winger had 3 hits in the previous matchup. East, that one low. 3-1 the count. Let's see what Ellie Vanderveen delivers here on this pitch.
They tried to lay the bunt down.
Oh, yeah. It's a full count. Winger wants to swing. Oh, she watches it. Strike 3.
Seneca East was a lot more aggressive with these pitches up top in the zone, but it seems like Upper Sandusky, like we mentioned in the pregame, wants to be a lot more patient with these pitches and find a chance and a window to take a walk, but not that time.
So 1 down. Addie Johnson, catcher's up. All 1. Yeah, she was strong in that matchup on Monday. 7 runs batted in for Addie Johnson at Seneca East. Love to have a repeat performance of that. Watches strike right there. 1-1 the count to Johnson. And Junior does a great job communicating with her teammates out there, especially in the defensive situations. Comes low. 2-1 the count. We talk about not rushing it when you're hitting. Yeah, that is Johnson. This one slapped side, foul.
Yep, and they already tried to lay down the bunt here early, trying to get the leadoff on, but unable to locate that one. It's going to take a bunt down the first baseline, I'd say, because they got McKenna Lucius on third base walked up just in case of a bunt. But it's looking like Featheringale is a little bit farther back.
He's off the mark. Full count. Daddy Johnson.
Second straight full count. Credit to Upper Sandusky. Despite the strikeouts, they've been working for their pitch.
This one finds the alley and left, so she is aboard with the single.
Great hit, and once again, it's just something to get this momentum rolling for Upper Sandusky. Go down 2-0 early and just need something to pick up the team morale, and Addie Johnson provides it here.
Madison Hart really has a lot of power. Yeah, she was going for it there.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell just by the stature.
Indeed, yeah.
I mean, she's one. She could take it right through this wind.
She is the reigning N10 Player of the Year, Madison Hart. Once again, another N10 championship. Got one her freshman year. This one hit left side, foul. 0-2 to count to Madison Hart. This season hitting .561. There's 4 home runs on the season as well. This one hit hard. Let's see. Could this one go? It does! A 2-run shot. Madison Hart ties it.
Whew, and that one, once again, upstairs, and this time, Madison Hart makes him pay and turns on this one and sends it way out of the park here.
Well, she is dangerous with that is for sure. Madison Hart getting it done, as is the case so often with her. Wow.
So you fast forward, and already 2 batters in, you got a tie game at 2 apiece after going down too early. Quite the response from Upper Sandusky.
That's why they're undefeated in the N10. Abe Saull, another senior, plays second base. Hitting .494 on the year. This one, a chopper, yep, and that gets by, so that's going to be an easy single right there.
That one over the head of Lucius. Just out of the reach. I've been pulling this into left field. If you can try to funnel this into that favorable side and try to force a ground ball, they did there. Just a bad hop.
Ball 1. Adeline Hesse, shortstop. It's upstairs. They're going to be watching for Saull, see if she decides to take off.
Yep, not too big of a lead. Not even really a primary. They're holding on first base. They want to be aggressive on the base pads, but got to be able to get a quality primary lead and then get off for that secondary.
1 pitch, 1 away. 3-1. Hesse's another one who's very capable of sending it with deep. This one foul. Full count.
A little unexpected. A little swing there on 3-1, but this lineup of Upper Sandusky is feeling it after that home run from Madison Hart.
No question. Ball 4. She takes her base.
Go ahead run on second base in the form of Ava Saull, or excuse me, that was, yep, Ava Saull.
Yeah, Saull does take second. Hesse's on first. And Ella Fromball is up. Ball 1. Ella Fromball, yeah, great talking with her. She has so much enthusiasm for this game. 4-year player for the Rams. Called strike.
And this really could do something for her on the mound if she can find a way to get on here.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, isn't it? Yeah.
You're a two-way player.
Two and one.
Addie Dawson keeping him honest, popping him after every pitch.
Yeah, exactly. The experience of Dawson there, catching the ball. 2-1. One gets the pass short, and there goes Ava Saull. She is rushing around, see the play, and she gets through for the score.
And Dawson, good job coming out. Despite the run, she comes out and holds the ball up and just to make sure none of these runners are advancing.
Ava, she was sprinting all the way, so the Rams, for the first time tonight, have the lead up 3-2.
But a great hit right past Paige Miller at shortstop. It was a little tough to get over there. Such a quick fastball through this short infield. I'm used to baseball where you got a lot more time to react to the ball. It's kind of tough when everything's so close and compact here.
Cadence Bowes is up, and Cadence, she got the home run. She played Seneca East before, and she wants another one. Let's see, this one goes long, but it falls down and foul.
What would that do? Two home
right?
runs in the first inning of play offensively.
This is a scary team. Yeah, they can really put up a lot of runs. So one pitch. Yeah, she's all about swinging it. She gets it into left. And let's see, we will not get a runner to go through, so hold up at third. So single right there.
Yep, that ball on left field, just a little bit too much carry, and Gayhart was able to charge it, and good call from third base coach to not send home. Now they got the infield walked up here with the bases loaded.
Yeah, so Hesse does stay there at third for the moment. Big swing there, and a miss for Lauren Parker. That one to the outside. 1-1 the count.
Really tough.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
A really tough position to be in here if you're Seneca East. If you can somehow force a ground ball, they've been pulling it to this side. You got to be ready.
This one, it falls. Hesse will easily score. Let's see if we get another one running around. No, they'll stop it there, so it'll be 4-2. Upper Sandusky. Yeah, Lauren Parker getting the RBI single into right.
Yeah, it's 3 straight hits for Upper Sandusky. And another one on the way here.
And it drops. Fromball heads in. 5-2 Upper Sandusky. We saw, just not much of a chance there. Maddie Smith, she tried to get to it.
Yep, another blooper. Another blooper, and once again, that's right past the shift here towards left field.
And get the out. Okay.
And they threw home. The force out stepped on the bag. Good job to prevent another run. But now 2 outs. And run on contact. Base is still loaded.
There you go. This time at third, it is Lauren Parker. This one, foul.
Lucius waiting for another one at third base. This left side of the infield has been attacked here early. They've gotten out ahead of these pitches from Vanderleen and made it tough, hitting it to the left and to the right of Paige Miller, both sides, and put a lot of stress.
One and two.
Try to find some way to get them to take this opposite in the infield here.
And Addie Johnson making the contact, but that one goes foul. Stays 1 and 2. But yeah, definitely getting that pitch count up for Vanderveen. 36 pitches up to this point. Yeah, she's probably getting tired of this first inning, but just got to fight through it.
Yep. And
a little poke job and foul.
And I think at this point, you're going to just have to try to pitch towards contact here and hope that your infield or outfield makes a play, because, you know, when you're in that groove, you can go to pretty much whatever you want, paint the plate whenever you want, but it's going to take someone into the outfield or infield to make a play here to recover.
Another 1-2. And that one gets through. Parker is in for the score.
And putting more stress on Paige Miller. Once again, another one gets by her. Both of these pretty makeable plays, but it's that time the runner got in the way, and the range has just been an issue for Paige Miller early on in this one.
Wow. It really has. It's just that type of team that you're going up against. So,
yep.
It was like, what can you do? And yeah, hard. Another one they send in Taylor.
Bang, bang play at third base, and we lay on the throw. Once again, Paige Miller, they go right back at her, and it goes right by her once again. And one of those days.
It has been. It's pretty tough.
They're going to have a mound meeting with Ellie Vanderleen, one mound visit for either side to get through the first 2 half innings.
Exactly, yeah.
Already 8-2.
8-2, yeah. That's just been the story so far, what we've seen in this contest. I mean, the Rams are just taking charge with the bats. So, yeah, when they were down 2-0, yeah, there was no panic. They knew what they were going to be able to do. Obviously, we know that Madison Hart's hit the home run. She's got 4 RBIs already. RBI from Fromball, 1 from Parker, 1 from Taylor, 1 from Johnson. Wow. What a performance.
Coming out of that mound visit.
There goes Saull. Wow. And yeah, another one comes in. Johnson.
Once again, they pull it right down between that shortstop and third baseline. Constant point of stress as the lead swells to 9-2.
And just good contact there, very able to Saull. So, yeah, that's how they work it. Runners at the corners.
Try to lay the bunt down and cause some confusion, and Addie Dawson doesn't throw down at second.
Doesn't, so just surrenders second base there. Yep. So that's where Saull is for the moment.
It's good coaching there.
Yeah. Hart is at third. Here's the pitch. Make that 1-1 to count. Yep, it is 1-1. Here to Adeline Hesse.
Got walked her first time up.
This one hard hit. It drops, and Hart easily walks in. Saull scores as well. And it is a 2 RBI double. Everything just really rocking for this team.
And another extra base hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary good. 11-2. Wow.
And update me, what's the mercy rule here in softball? I believe it's 10 by something.
By 5, yeah. So
in danger territory for Seneca East.
Yeah, that's really what they're looking at for sure.
We got 11 unanswered.
0-2. Yeah, so 45 pitches in here for Vanderveen. Oh. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but yeah, you sort of know what you're dealing with a team like Upper Sandusky.
They've just been aggressive, and they wanted to be passive. They were passive in the early parts, and then as soon as they realized, oh yeah, we can get around on this ball, and as soon as they seen Madison Hart drive one in for a home run, they've been a lot more aggressive earlier on in the count. That one misses.
2-2, absolutely.
Frombaugh singled her first time up.
That's right. 1 for 1, and gets this one up. And they're going to roll her around. There's going to be a play, but that is off as Hesse is able to score. And it is a double. RBI double. Huh. When it's rolling, it's rolling.
Yep, big gap.
Certainly is.
Yep, big gap between shortstop and second base, and they got them shifted towards third base and first base respectively on both sides, and now they got a pinch runner coming in for Frombaugh.
Yes, Ella Frombaugh, given that she's pitching, so she goes out. Lila Rawl does replace her at second base.
I'm trying to get that arm warmed up, as we mentioned. Really cold and windy out here. Got to keep that arm warm.
Cadence Bowes up again. Ball 1. Yeah, at some point, yeah, the Rams, yeah, they're smart about getting on base, but they also, I mean, they're hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another one. Bowles. Oh, it gets by. And it's going to go around and score.
So solid hit right to Gayhart. She's already made a few pretty good plays throwing back into the infield and preventing advancement from these runners, but that time it looked like misread it and it just went right through her hands.
Yeah, it did appear that Savannah Gayhart was going to get it. Yeah, just didn't.
Bad news gets worse.
Yeah, it does seem that way from Seneca East perspective. Lauren Parker's up.
Pass ball. Or Cadence Bowes thought it was a pass ball. It was a foul tip.
Yeah,
go back to first.
Yeah, exactly. So tried it, you know. Parker, she is 1 for 1. This one skyward, a chance for somebody, and it is taken right there at short. So just ran 1, but put 13 on the board. Oh, Seneca East has a lot of work to do as we start off the second.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
All right, we are indeed back here at Upper Sandusky, 13-2, top of the second. So yeah, 13 runs put on the board by Upper Sandusky in the bottom of the first. So we get the base on balls, okay. Steinmetz is on. Macy Webb ready to hit for Seneca East. This one is short backhanded. Hesse right to get it to second, but it appears that was not on time. So got a couple of base runners.
Great play by Hesse. That backhand really tough to do, especially when it's pulled super hard and a ground ball right to you, but a good effort to block it and prevent any extra bases, and he fired to second base just a little late.
Ball one right there with the two base runners for Seneca East. No outs here in the top of the second. Ball two. Smith, player for Seneca East, plays multiple sports. Called strike.
Once again, multiple base runners on for Seneca East. It's just defensively they've had trouble making these routine plays.
2-2. Yeah, we talked in our between the bases pregame about being aggressive on the base pass. Might need to do that to get some runs, but yeah, you also know how strong Upper is defensively. Strictly Johnson, this one should fall. It does, and it loads the bases, so it'll be a single. So yeah, every base is occupied.
Yep. 3 straight to start the inning.
So the catcher, Ava Dawson. Let's see if she can clean something up here. In play, and Taylor gets the lead runner.
I'm surprised that one looked foul from my vantage point here, but just snuck down the base pads in a heads-up play on third base by Kendall Taylor to fire at home, prevent the run.
They'll take it, yeah. Bases loaded again, just different arrangement, different players. Steinmetz now on third. They get one at second. Oh, couldn't turn the double. They get the one out there, but they did give up the run.
And that is the ideal play you want when the bases are loaded. A hit to either second or shortstop, and a chance to turn two just slipped out of the hands puzzlingly from Ava Saull in second base.
See what Ella Martin does here.
Two straight strikes.
Yeah, I think I messed up on the first one. The first one was a ball, so yeah. Getting back on track. Yeah.
Yep.
There it is. Yeah, it's 1-2.
They like that third base line. They've grounded it there a few times. Kendall Taylor got to be heads up and ready. She's already made one play this inning, charging that one and making a play at home plate.
Absolutely. Ooh, big cut there. Goes down. So strand two, but they do get one aboard. Trio by 10 to the Seneca East Tigers. Back for the bottom half of the frame for Upper Sandusky. Glad you're with us for high school softball on the OH Report.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Bottom of the second here. Upper Sandusky, the big lead. This one to short, and the play is on time. Well done. One down.
Paige Miller, a strugglesome first half of the inning defensively, let a few go by her, and which led to this 13-run lead. A big contributor of it, and then she had that pop out at the end of the first inning defensively, and has carried that momentum on here to make a play at the top of 2.
All right, 2 down. Okay, so they're picking it up.
And Addie Dawson, aggressive behind the plate. We've seen her pop up and be quick when it comes to making decisions behind the plate, and once again charges that ball and fires it quick to first base and accurately too. That's a tough thing to do, and throw that mask off at the same time. Concentration on display from Addie Dawson.
Wingard is up. Addie 0 for 2 so far in this game, and she's one of their top hitters. This time she's watching. Yeah, she's watching these pitches.
Yep. And Vanderleen misses up top.
Hit hard to third. And there we go. Nice 1-2-3 inning right there. So they'll take that, Seneca East. And now they got to get the bats going.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
As we are at the top of the third inning. Top of the third, Taylor is able to get it. One down.
Nice effort from Kendall Taylor. It looked like she was popping up herself and made that while she was pretty much falling backwards, but still able to concentrate and balance herself and make the play at first base to Parker.
Yeah. Well done. So Paige Miller retired. Here is Lucius. Oh, and Hesse not able to get to that one. Does go in for a single.
Past Frombow and then past Hesse. Bounced just a little too high for both of them.
So Lucius is aboard. Oh, they're going to try to keep it going. Oh, and Hesse cannot get to that one, so it does fall.
Tough two-hit stretch for Adeline Hesse. One go by her and then one in the outfield.
Yeah.
And a few misses we've seen early. We saw one out in left field from Seneca East and then one out for Upper Sandusky.
Go back off that, so hold ball right there. Steinmetz is up. Going sharply and foul.
And you're taught either at first base or third base to let that one go foul and let it travel just as long as it can to prevent a chance at it being fair. Really patient with those right down the line. Good job on first base by Lauren Parker.
Stays in bounds area. Taylor is able to tag it to record the out. 2 down.
And another great play by Kendall Taylor. Good block that time. They tell you butt down, glove on the ground, and used her chest that time to block that one and get the force out at third.
Yeah, smart play by Kendall Taylor. All right. First one upstairs. Ball 1.
Runner's taking a pretty good lead off both sides here.
A couple of base runners for the Tigers. This one, Hesse gets the force at third, 3 down. So a couple of base runners stranded for the Tigers. Not able to get any more runs on the board. Still trailing 13-3. Upper going back to bat.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Back to play, and immediately a foul ball. So 1-1 the count. Upper Sandusky leading at 13-3 on Seneca East. Madison Hart
homered her first time up. She had that.
Sure did.
She had that upstairs fastball that just you know, her big stature and big frame, you know, able to get your hands up around that pitch and pull it wherever you want.
5th home run of the season for Madison Hart. Where's number 5? Another hard hit. And yard, it's gone again! Madison Hart with her second shot of the night.
Back-to-back home runs. You can see why she's so highly touted and feared around the North 10 division. And once
reigning MVP of the N10, or Player of the Year as they put it. And yeah, she got all of that. Saull Law softball. That makes it 14-3 Upper Sandusky. Wow.
Not only the torque, but the lift on this ball as well to send that one out once again. Back-to-back home runs. How often do you see that?
Yeah. She's that type of player, no doubt about it. So Saull is up. That one is foul. 1-1. Yeah, just so many weapons here, and it appears that Vanderveen are going to continue to have her work from the circle.
Already had one mound meeting so far for Vanderveen.
Her 60th pitch upstairs. 2-1, the count. Hit. Hold to 1. Single for Ava.
It's a good job by Ava to stay in there and just get a bat to that ball. She was actually leaning out towards the outside of the box and caught the sweet spot of that bat, luckily, just in time. Even though there wasn't a lot of power on that, it caught the sweet spot, and she hit it just in time to where it centered out to right field here.
Hesse's up that one right to third, and a good put away by Lucius.
And we talked about Seneca East trying to be aggressive. I say you need to be aggressive defensively as well. You know, if I was Lucius on third base, I'd say you're already down 11 runs. At least try to get this force out at second base and maybe turn 2. Instead, go to first and leave the lead base runner on second.
Sharp contact. Saul's going to be running around, and not even a play over there at home. So 15 runs on the board for Upper Sandusky. Wow, wow, wow.
And another mound meeting for Vanderveen.
Yeah, just looking there at Saul, yes, he is running really hard. But yes, Seneca East, a lot of things can be learned.
I didn't see anyone else warming up for Seneca East, but they're going to put Paige Miller out there, I think. They just gave her the ball and a few shifts out in the outfield as well.
There you go. So, yeah, switching things up a bit. That's cool. Sometimes, yeah, you just have to make some adjustments. And definitely when your pitcher's been working that much, yeah, it's like, okay, we gotta make a change here. So Paige getting a chance.
And this could be a change for the better for Seneca East. We saw Paige Miller. They were attacking her throughout the entire game and was just struggling to find the range to be able to scoop any of these ground balls. And now maybe a chance to get a rebirth defensively for her. She gets a chance to pitch, pumping some heat here, at least in warm-ups.
Paige Miller, another one of those multi-sport athletes for the Tigers. And they're going to definitely need her services out there. And, so we'll see who replaces her in short. How they decide to work that out. I'm sure they have already figured it out, but just not seeing who is actually physically going to be over there.
Infield huddled up, and they're going to break back out in their positions. It's going to be Savannah Gayhart, who was previously in left field.
There you go. Gayhart to short. Dawson to left. And a cold strike. Team to 3 to count. Bose is up. Carly Bose.
It seemed like when Ellie Vanderveen was in, they were pulling this one. They were getting a lot ahead of this ball, really timing it up perfectly. Seems like Paige Miller, though, is pumping some more heat, so a chance to force this ball to the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, that does make a difference for sure. Yeah. Called strike. 2-2 the count.
That high fastball is so tough to catch up on, especially when there's some velos on it.
One right to third and get the out.
Good play by Lucius. A few hard rips down third base line, and most of the time that's when the hardest balls come, is down when they pull it, get out ahead of it, and get a chance to get all the bat on it. And good reactions from McKenna Lucius.
2 down. Called strike to Parker. Parker 1 for 2 so far in this contest. So right up the middle. Oh, and it just spurred by everybody. Oh, and now we're going to get a play to run scores. So an RBI single here for Parker. 16-3. It was Rawl who was put in there on the base paths and was able to get in once again. Yeah, 16-3. This one off the glove. Oh, and Parker is able to advance to second. And Taylor gets aboard on first. Not sure if they're going to rule that an E1 or a single.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they ruled that an E1. That's a pretty tough play to make from Paige Miller. And lucky she even got a glove on it.
There you go.
Threw off the trajectory of the ball there. High degree of difficulty.
Called strike.
That one dropped right into the top part of the zone. Got to be careful, though. Don't want to hang anything too slow up top, especially with these dynamic Sandusky hitters.
Maddie Winger, yeah, trying to get one. Oh, did she get underneath that?
Yep.
Wow.
Macy Webb scooped her right underneath it.
Wow, well done there. Okay. Well, they'll take it. So there you go. 16-3 in favor of Upper Sandusky. Tigers try to get the bats going when we bring you back to Upper.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. ask for Kasasa Rewards checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
We bring you back here to Upper Sandusky. We do have a 1-1 count, we should say. And, yeah, all Rams, 18 hits for the Rams in this game, leading at 16-3. 2 home runs from Madison Hart, who remains out there defensively in left field.
Offense hasn't necessarily been slow for Seneca East. Pretty much on pace for really a normal game, but it's just been that first inning where they struggled so much.
Oh, that one gets over Hart in left, so gonna leg out a double, standing up, and maybe gonna steal after that. So it was a double, and then got a steal after that to wind up at third. So a lot going on over there. Hart seemed to see it initially, and then it just sort of went over. And all right, so Seneca East, an opportunity here, top of the 4th.
Hart out in left field. It was a solid throw to shortstop, but no one back there. And most times it's the first baseman, so Lauren Parker could have had backup, or even Ella Frumbow behind the mound here.
Maddie Smith is at third. Dawson is up. 2-0 the count. One first. Parker gets the runner right there. So the unassisted play. 3 for Lauren Parker.
Just a little bit too low from Bow once again. So Frumbow resets.
This runner got in, he has 16-4, so I'll correct that.
Frumbow, those struggles coming in once again, like in that top part of the first inning defensively. Struggled trying to bring up that low fastball, led to those 2 runs early. Those aches are coming back.
Hit in front of Wingard. She'll bring it back in with a single. ball. Okay.
A little too low.
Just had to correct that score there that I botched momentarily.
Seems like the umpire been a little bit more generous with these pitches up at the top of the zone. And these ones towards the knees, they've been a lot more stingy with. We got a new pitcher warming up for Upper Sandusky.
And 1-2. See? The tag up is fine, so good play.
Oh, good play by Hesse.
Hesse at short, yep.
It's a really cold day. Good to use two hands on that liner. Could easily slip out of that glove.
Good job, well done.
Frombow once again skips it, trying to find that bottom part of the zone on the inside.
Miller just watches that one upstairs. 2-0 to count to Page.
They've been patient. Frombow has been dealing some good pitches in these last few innings, but now struggling to find the zone here.
Strike, yeah.
Possibly the pitch count taking a toll, which is why they have a new pitcher in the bullpen right now.
Ella is approaching 70 pitches. The next one will be 68. This one is short. Hesse. Oh, gets through her! Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not usually what we see from Adeline, but yeah, got past her there.
A few routine plays for her already, and that time it just came up on her. We'll see when they pull the plug exactly. I'd say maybe if you get into a situation where bases are loaded. That one's fallen off.
0-1 to count.
Because the last thing you want is be in a position for a mercy roll possibly, and then all of a sudden give up a few runs.
This one hit hard. Winger is there to make the catch at center. Maddie Winger, that's a part of what she does. Upper Sandusky able to neutralize the threat. Did give up one, but it is 16-4 in favor of the Rams. The bottom half of the inning.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
All right, so let's get back at this here. Our scoreboard back up. For Sandusky with the 16-4 lead. So we got a couple of. They're actually.
There's two upstairs back to back.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there you go. That's the count. Well,
once again
3-0.
outside. Yep.
Okay. Eddie Johnson is the batter. 2 for 3 so far this evening. Yep, she watched strike one there.
Paige Miller's second inning of play here handled it pretty quickly after her substitution in the midway part of last inning. 4-1
Take
walk.
the base.
Yep. And here she comes again, Addie Johnson. Or excuse me, Madison Hart. Apologies.
Yeah, Madison Hart, right. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. And the wind seemingly has lessened, so this makes her even that much more dangerous there.
She had 3 consecutive home runs.
Got Hinklin over there at first for Upper Sandusky running, and Madison Hart ready to swing again.
Be aware in left field this time. Yeah, Paige Miller ran it upstairs. She's taken a few upstairs out already, but that one just a little too high out of her zone.
Yeah, trying to go after her, but yeah. Not hard as much as she likes to swing. Yeah, not just gonna swing at anything. She's disciplined to wait for the pitch that she wants.
And now trying to go inside.
Yeah, that'll be easily base advancement.
Madison Hart, I'd actually try to go outside on her. She actually seems like she's backed up far off the zone. She likes to pull it. Try to make her take it opposite field here.
Watches the strike right in there. She apparently was taking all the way. Ball 4. Take the base.
2 straight 4-1 walks, and that might be for the best. Don't want to let Madison Hart wreak any more havoc than she already has.
It's 2 on, no out.
Ava Saull's already made her impact on this game. A couple of singles for her.
Swung on that one. Strike 1. Saull hits this one left side. Yeah. 0-2. Here we go, 0-2 pitch. Right back to left. That is in play, and that's able to get the force at third. So 1 down.
Kind of Lucius, pretty easy play there. Got the hard part done and just had to step on third base for the force out. Good recovery from Paige Miller in this defense, forcing a ground out. 1 gone, you got to force out at first and second base. Haven't seen a lot of infield ground balls, at least stay inside here, but, you know, if you get the chance, take the second base force out and try to turn 2 and escape this inning and try to whittle this down below 10 next inning and limit the damage. But now it looks like we have a time. So the umpire behind the plate is figuring out something with the ball here.
Look for Hesse to bat next after Saull getting aboard on the fielder's choice. Couple of base runners, 1 out. And that's a strike. Made a little bit of contact with it, but able to make a solid contact. So 0-1 to count.
Running that inside, it's important that you get out in front of that early and step to the outside and get the full part of your bat on it and keep those hands in. They're choking up pretty far.
Yeah, so I see now, yeah, they've put in a lot of Raw hitting it, yeah. So Raw hasn't hit a lot this season, really. There we go. Strike 3 call. 2 down. Certainly like to give players some more experience, but yeah, she's known more for the running Raw. 2 down. That one gets away, so Hart easily able to just jog over to third.
Second and third, no need to worry here about these runners. Just focus on getting the batter at the plate right now. Already got 2 outs. Unless something goes past, well, you got to be ready to cover home now.
Right to the pitcher, and Miller is able to record the out. Couple stranded there, no additional runs. Upper Sandusky maintains a 16-4 lead at home versus Seneca East. Top of the 5th on the way. Varsity softball, the OH.REPORT.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH.REPORT, the future of local sports.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Just moments ago, Lauren Parker able to record an out over there at first base. We got the new pitcher, Cadence Bowes, out there for Upper Sandusky.
Just trying to close this one out for Sandusky, already up 12. And after the valiant efforts of Ella Frumbau, only giving up 4 runs.
Indeed.
She's at third now.
Yeah, some movement here. Yeah, Ella Frumbau plays a lot of third base. She's there. Ava Saull, she's moved from second to short. The Raw, they got her in at second. And see the throw. It's not quite on time. Good effort right there, but couldn't quite get that one. See, yep. Still got a base runner. Or Seneca East. He was Steinmetz. Yeah, they're really in that mode of trying to extend this game if they possibly can.
But it's going to take some contact. Some good wheels down at first base, just trying to scrape together whatever hits you can. 110% effort necessary here.
This one heading towards first and foul. 1-1 the count. And Bischoff is in right now for Seneca East, trying to get something going here. Oh, and the throw over. Let's count 2-1.
Upper Sandusky not been afraid to attack these base runners and throw down behind the plate.
This one, gets by. And, yeah, how about that, huh?
I'm off the glove at second base. And that looked like a bang-bang play. That kind of looked like might have been safe at first.
Ruled the out, so here we go. Set the count for you on the pitches, and that is ball one. Maddie Smith, the one who is up now, and that one falls. Let's see if they don't try to send her around. So instead, runners at the corners, but still single right there.
Got to be ready on the mound there for the throw coming in from Wengard. That one came in. There was no cutoff. No real direction where that was going. Trying to cut off Steinmetz at third base.
Indeed. Down to
force at first and second.
Yeah.
Gotta know where you're going here if you're Upper Sandusky, especially last out of the inning. Trying to get out of this one with a mercy rule win.
Pitch. Slow. Heiser trying to keep this game alive with the bat. It's called strike. 1-1 to count. And that's foul.
Pitching that outside part of the plate, hard to get a smooth bat on it. Leads to those balls hit down foul down that first base line. Good job by working it up to a 1-2 on the mound.
That's low. 2-2 to count.
Even counts. Time to be aggressive for Seneca East.
Did that hit her?
Yep.
Okay.
Right on that
so
back
we got a
foot
hit by
count.
pitch. Yeah, and we see the evidence of that. Oh. So that does load the bases. As a result, well, okay, well, the game for the moment still alive here.
Bases jammed. Opportunity for Seneca East.
Pitch by Bose is low there, ball one. Called strike. Ooh. 1-1 to count. Everybody wanting to be alert in this situation.
Try to keep this ball as up in the air as you can don't want to get an easy ground out here where there's force outs everywhere.
That's right. Yeah, that's really what it is. Yeah, get the out anywhere you can, and say so long to this one.
Turn foul down the first base line. Out of play.
Let's count 2-2. And that's a foul. Stays alive on that one. Stays 2-2. Here we go from Bose. That one's off the mark. Oh, full count.
And I'll tell you what, it's pretty demoralizing to be the last out of the game. That takes some serious resilience to be passive and wait for your pitch, especially being the last out of the game.
Let's see it, the payoff. This one hit hard towards center. Winger, it's in her radar, and it's in her glove. So that's the way you can end it. So a valiant effort for the Seneca East Tigers. But obviously the Upper Sandusky Rams able to get it done. Addie Winger with the final out. All right, well, we'll do some post-game. Of course, have our MVP conversation. You probably have a good idea who it is, someone who's talked to us multiple times before. Upper Sandusky stays first place alone. Winners 16-4 over Seneca.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH.REPORT, the future of local sports.
Saull Law Offices Player of the Game, Madison Hart, after the big victory 16-4 over Seneca East. And we rarely see someone get more than one home run in a single game, but you've done it, Madison. 2 homers. Can you take us through both of those shots and what you were seeing and how you were able to send them over the fence today?
So my first at bat obviously was a little early on the first 2 pitches, so I was really just thinking sit back and drive, and I guess that worked pretty well. And then the second at bat, I was just thinking nice swing, we're up a lot, let's just get base hits, and well, it just kind of went too.
Certainly did. And so we know, Madison, that you are part of this first place team in the N10 and a lot of excitement coming up. We certainly know that just around the corner, the Mohawk Warriors, they're the 2-time reigning champions. You've experienced being a champion yourself from your freshman season, but they've won it the past 2 years. So how do you sort of keep this going? Yeah, Friday night's obviously going to be a big night when they are here, and what are your thoughts on doing that?
I think really if we just keep up our momentum, keep playing as a team, and keep starting games off strong, I think we can come out and beat pretty much any team we want, as long as we put our minds to it. So I think as long as we come out well, I'm not too concerned, and I think it's a great year to win an N10 championship.
Absolutely, we hear that, and you are with your senior teammates. Ella Fromball are right there to your side, your right. Ava Saull to your other side. Of course, Lauren Parker here as well. Could you give us some thoughts about your senior teammates and how you have developed in getting to this point of being such a strong softball team?
I think my senior teammates they're pretty cool. I think they do a great job. I think we all push each other, and we're great leaders for the underclassmen, and I think if we work well, it bounces off us straight onto them, and I think that's why our team is just so good this year.
No question, and a lot of memories, but there's still some memories to come, and we are certainly looking forward to Friday night because we'll be back for that. So we'll talk some more then, but before we close out, if you wouldn't mind, give us some shout-outs.
I'd like to shout out my seniors. I'd like to shout out my teammates, everyone that came out today, and I'd like to shout out my parents for coming to all these games all these years.
Right on. Madison Hart, our Saull Law Offices MVP, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in. Congratulations, Madison.
Thank you.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Quest Federal Credit Union post-game show here at Upper Sandusky. Rams getting it done, 16-4 winners on Seneca East. So they stay alone in first place. But in second place is Mohawk, just 1 game back, and they're about to play each other twice starting Friday night, so a lot to look forward to there. But we see another strong performance by the Rams. They are serious about trying to get that N10 championship. As looking at some of the numbers here at the 18 hits, for Upper Sandusky, as Seneca is able to get 10 hits there. A couple of errors for the Rams. Some of it may have been wind-aided because we don't typically see some of that. They're usually really sharp playing out there. But, your impressions?
First time seeing Upper Sandusky. I mean, they look focused. They look determined to get this N10 title. I mean, you saw them go down 2-0 in the first inning, and they weren't dissuaded. They leaned on their stars like Madison Hart and the rest of these seniors, and they got the bats going and went on a 12-0 run. And all of a sudden, you look up, it's 12-2 after the end of one inning of play. After they trailed by 2, they're resilient, and I could see this team going pretty far and certainly giving the former N10 title winners a run for their money in Mohawk.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure that they are thinking about. And, they never wanted to overlook any opponents. I mean, that's a big part of the success that they've had. But, now they can squarely look at the Mohawk Warriors. That's their next game coming up Friday. We'll have that for you here on the OH Report. Tigers, they're back in action tomorrow, taking on Plymouth, as long as the weather does cooperate. So tonight it did. We certainly appreciate that. And certainly before we get out of here, definitely want to give a big shout out and thanks to all of our sponsors: Crest Federal Credit Union, Wyandot County Prevention, Swavel Family Farms, Saull Law Offices, North Central State College, and Sutton Bank. Definitely appreciate everything that you do to help us to bring these student athletes to you live and free. They work so hard, and they definitely represent well. So that'll do it for us tonight. Kirk Richards, glad to be here with you and all of our team from the OH Report. We'll see you next time. Upper Sandusky, the winners, 16-4 on Seneca East.